Mars rover design inspired by armadillo species. First of all, what is rover? Rover is planetary surface exploration device designed to move across the solid surface on a planet or other planetary mass celestial bodies. Many rovers have been designed to the present, as you can see in the pictures. First one is the first rover designed and moved 100 meters. It has price of $25 million. Second one moved 7 kilometers and that's a record. Price is $400 million. And the last one, Perseverance, still in progress. Rovers are vehicles with very high cost, but they can only travel max 7 kilometers. So, what's the problem? As a result of research, it was found that there are two biggest problems faced by rovers: rugged surface and climate. Rugged surface. For many years, mapping missions carried out by rovers have shown that Mars consists of two main parts. The geological features of these two main sections are quite different. Although the first main part is a place of low plains due to volcanic activity, the second part is mountainous areas full of pits and craters. And this makes Mars has rugged surface. Climate. As a result of the thin structure of Mars' atmosphere, it creates winds that blow up to 100 km per hour. Despite the stability of the atmosphere, these winds can create sandstorms that can last for months and cover the entire planet. And solution. In this project, based on the problem faced by rovers, a protection mechanism was created inspired by armadillo animal living in the desert, which is the region most similar to Mars in terms of surface and climate conditions. With this project, long and detailed space studies are aimed at ensuring that rovers who have allocated large budgets to its construction protect themselves from all kinds of climatic and field conditions. Research steps. We are for research step. First, previous rover design and the problems they faced were examined. Then, according to the determined problem, research was conducted on Earth about deserts similar to the surface of Mars and its climate. Then, examined the working mechanism of the desert-dwelling armadillo species with biomimicry technique. And finally, designed Mars rover inspired by armadillo species. To understand the design, we have to look two things. First, Mars surface and desert comparison. In order to experiment and observe the instruments created in many space surveys, the region of the celestial body that the spacecraft will be sent to is selected, which is closer to the surface and climatic conditions on Earth. Areas such as ocean deeps and deserts are unusual environments that are a reference to space exploration. In this project, when the topographic map of Mars was examined to understand the geological structure of Mars, the most similar region on Earth was identified as the Atacama Desert, as you can see in the photos. Second, armadillo. According to this information, the behavior of some animals living in deserts against such problems has been investigated. Looking at the armadillo species, when it noticed a dangerous external factor, it was seen that it formed the protection mechanism by wrapping itself in the form a ball along with a durable shell structure. According to all this information, protection design in the form of spear that can be opened and closed when necessary has been created. The working principle of the spear consists of three basic steps. First, the weather is detected with the help of sensor placed in the rover. Then, the shield mechanism opens with the perceived weather. And finally, in order to ensure the movements of the rover, the arms containing the rover's wheels are removed from the shield. And you can see the model of design. Also, armadillo and rover comparison. Prototype. To test the created design a prototype, built using Armadillo software. The prototype made was tested on the reduced sand terrain. And you can see prototype circuit diagram and codes. Test results. The test results showed that the protection shield mechanism prototype was more powerful in terms of the path and running time taken than non-protection shield mechanism prototype. Finally, with this project, rover with protection mechanism, unlike the previous rovers, it will be made resistant to areas where soft sands and hard rocky terrains are located. It will be protected against sandstorms, which are the reason of the rovers ended their mission. Its cost will be reduced by ensuring that it protects itself in all directions and has the durability that can be used in the next space exploration. Long-term and detailed space studies will be provided by ensuring that they can be compatible with all types of climatic conditions. And most importantly, the fact that the design was modeled after nature using biomimicry technique and the high level of applicability for the surface of Mars led to less costly product.